Part number 7 of 16-day touring Italy, Florence, Italy. Hello, everyone. Today, I'm excited to share my wonderful experience in Florence, Italy. This beautiful city, renowned for its art, history, and architecture, was a highlight of my Italian adventure. But let me tell you about the charming AirBnB where I stayed and the little mishap I encountered along the way. So, I arrived in Florence by train, but in a classic travel blunder, I took the train in the wrong direction. Instead of arriving on time, I ended up being quite late. I was a bit flustered, worried about how I would get into the apartment. Thankfully, my host Stefania Guidi was incredibly understanding. She arranged for someone to meet me at the apartment and show me around. Talk about hospitality. It really put me at ease after my little adventure on the trains. The apartment was located in an older building, rich with character and history, but don't let that fool you. It had a modern elevator, making it easy to bring my luggage up. No lugging heavy bags up the stairs for me, thankfully. Once inside, I was welcomed by a beautifully decorated and comfortable space. The apartment was updated with all the modern conveniences you could need while retaining its charming Italian character. It was the perfect blend of old world charm and modern comfort. The bed was incredibly cozy, ensuring I got a great night's sleep after exploring the city. The kitchen was fully equipped, allowing me to prepare some meals and enjoy a true Italian experience. And the living area was perfect for unwinding with a good book or planning my next day's adventures. The next morning, I decided to explore the area. I wasn't quite sure where I was in relation to the tourist spots in Florence, so I started walking towards the boulevard where the taxi had come from. To my pleasant surprise and shock, just 2 blocks from the apartment, I found myself standing in front of one of Florence's most famous landmarks, the magnificent Duomo Cathedral. Its massive red dome dominated the skyline, and I couldn't believe my luck. I had the good fortune to sneak into an English-speaking tour group that was using a loudspeaker, not an earpiece like most tours have. The tour guide eventually noticed me, and I explained my situation. She kindly allowed me to stay, and I paid her directly at the end of the tour. After the tour, I continued my exploration by visiting one of the local museums and wandering through the picturesque streets of Florence. Every corner was filled with history and beauty.
Here of Florence is here with some offices. So even now, the government of the city is in the same place as in the Middle Ages or in the Renaissance. Now, going back to the Medici, there is Part B and Part C. So, going back to the Medici.
I'll take this incredible tour that I hopped on because I couldn't book one, and this lovely lady let me join up and I'll pay her directly. So I landed here in Florence last night. I don't know where I was. I don't know where I was next to anything. I had tea this morning, got dressed, went on the street, and all of a sudden I'm in the center of the city. I was shocked. I thought I was in the boondocks. So I joined the tour. They're just walking along, and I said, I'll pay you at the end. And she said, okay. And now I'm going to have a wonderful pizza here with a wonderful man that treated me good. It's just so nice. I got 10,000 people on YouTube. So my children, I'll keep you informed about if the pizza's any good.
All in all, my stay in Florence was made even more memorable by this wonderful Airbnb, hosted by Stefania Guidi, and my unexpected adventures. If you're ever in Florence, I highly recommend staying in an Airbnb like this one. It adds a personal touch to your travels that you just can't get from a hotel.